and welcome to the first Total Drama Cartoon Aftermath.
And I'm your host, Geoff. In this part of the show, we will be interviewing each of the current eliminated players after every 4 episodes.
That's right, Geoff. But first, let us meet our peanut gallery.
Oh yeah! Every contestant from Season 1 that didn't make the cut from Season 2 are here as our peanut gallery. Here they are! Jerry and Beth, the first 2 eliminated contestants from last season.
Do you seriously have to mention that?
Well, he's only saying the facts, Jerry. The facts of how naive you were on our time on this stinking show.
Well, at least I wasn't the only one, Beth.
The next 2 contestants had some flair in Season 1, Meg Griffins and Mr. Krabs.
So whatever happened to us on the island stays on the island. Okay, Eugene?
Couldn't agree more, whatever your name is. Next up, we have the 2 babies from last season, Maggie Simpson and Stewie Griffin. I still won't forgive you idiots for voting me off last season.
Next, we have the 2 weirdos, Morty Smith and Chris Griffin.
Yay! Wait, what am I doing here again?
Aw, jeez. The sooner the show finishes, the better if you ask me. Next up, we have the 2 divas, Lois Griffin and Lisa Simpson.
Since when was I referred to as a diva?
You'll get used to it, sweetie. Next up, we have 2 sea creature buddies, Patrick Star and Squidward
Buddy is a
Tentacles.
strong word. I wouldn't use that when referred with this pink lard.
I knew you loved me, Squidward. Best friends forever.
We have the father and son duo, Homers and Bart Simpson. No! How dare you call us a duo? All my son does is screw up.
Yeah, Dad, have to get away. I'm scummy. Get
And
attacked personality.
finally, now we have 2 contestants that almost made it to the final last season, Sandy Cheeks and Rick Sanchez. Yeah, I sure was close. But I'm glad my friend Spongebob made it to the end.
Wubba lubba dub dub!
Alright, with the peanut gallery introductions out of the way, I think it's time to introduce our special guests.
That's right, Geoff. Our first contestant out of Total Drama Cartoon Action really good in the last season. Welcome, Summer Smith.
Hello, everyone. Aw, yes, your favorite player ever has arrived.
Hello, sweetie.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
So, Summer, how are your things after your elimination?
Oh, Geoff, I have to tell you that this is being great. Not having to worry about going through pain is much more relieving.
Well, don't you feel bad being first boot of the season, as well as not becoming a millionaire?
Yeah, they just went so jealous by my good looks. That's the only possible explanation for my elimination.
I don't know, Summer. Maybe it's because of your horrible attitude that they voted you out first.
Oh, shut up, Morty. You're just jealous that I was in season 2 and not you.
Well, Summer, Morty's got a point. If you didn't do what you did in the show, you would probably still be in.
Come on, Grandpa Rick, not you too.
Okay, I think it's time to introduce our next guest. Our next guest is that one grumpy old ghost who likes food and that's it.
Welcome to the stage, Scratch.
That's right, it's a me, Scratch.
So, Scratch, how was the eliminated vice treated you?
Well, I cannot complain, Bridge. It definitely beats doing the crummy challenges that Chris put us through.
But Scratch, are you really okay with leaving the game just like that? As well as leaving your friends Molly and Daryl?
Oh, please. Molly's a ticking time bomb. Plus, I already know that she can take care of herself. Daryl's a dude that knows how the world works, so he's covered as well. I just hope that one of them actually does end up winning the whole shebang. Imagine how much things we can buy, places we can go. Imagine all the unimaginable things that can happen with that money.
I see. So all you cared for was the cheddar?
You got that right.
Look at that. We both have one thing in common.
No wonder why Scratch got out early.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I believe that it means that it's time to introduce our next guest. Our next guest is the champion of Season 1, who also lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Welcome to the stage, Spongebob SquarePants!
Hello everyone, it is so good to see you all.
Yeehaw! That's my buddy!
Yay for SpongeBob!
SpongeBob me Bob! Yeah. Hello, SpongeBob. How have things been since your elimination?
Well, Jeff, I was still pretty bummed after my elimination, but now I understand that since I already won and all, it would be more fair to let the others have a chance
Well,
at the
that's
minion.
the spirit, but what would you and Summer like to say to Peter and Marge, who are still veterans in the game?
They're screwed, that's for sure. They should have made an alliance with me. We could have been the best adversaries in the game.
Well, sure, it's going to be tough for them, but I have hope in those two. They are tough cookies.
Great answer.
Now it's time to introduce our final guest, the Grumpy Boss. So they got the boat and
Welcome to the stage, Benson.
Huh? You know, I can get used to this applause and recognition.
Hello, Benson. How are you?
Well, if you must know, I'm not doing so freaking good.
How come?
Well, if it isn't obvious, it's the fact that I'm here and not the competition anymore, thanks to my stupid team voting me off.
Been there, done that.
Well, Benson, don't you think there's a reason your team voted you off?
Yeah, there are a bunch of idiots who can't handle the truth and will now be doing a much horrible job than before.
I don't know, Benson. Biffy did mention that they voted you off because of the same reason of them voting off Scratch.
Well, if I do remember, you said you voted for Scratch for his attitude being a bit extreme. Would you say that is why they voted you off as well?
Well, now that you put that away, I guess I can see why they wanted me out. But still, they need to snap back into reality, and instead they're moving forward into the dream world. Pathetic.
That doesn't make sense, but yeah, I'm with you.
Alright, well, that was pretty much it with tonight's show. But there's one more thing we'd like to ask you for.
Who are you guys rooting for? Let us know in the comments.
None of them. None of them deserve to win.
Well, of course I'll be rooting for Molly and Daryl. One of those two better come home with that dough.
Honestly, I'm rooting for everyone. I believe that they all deserve a fair chance at winning. So they all get my vote.
Well, I must root for someone. I guess I'll be MK. At least she got some sense.
Great answers. And that is all we got for today's Aftermath special.
Who are you guys rooting for? Let us know in the comments.
And stay tuned for the next episode of
Total Drama Cartoon
Action!